Of that daring rescue in Colombia that freed 15 hostages held for years in the jungle by terrorists. Tonight, we're getting our first look inside the mission in which Colombian soldiers posed as rebels and tricked the captors into handing over the hostages. Kimberly Dozier has the latest.
It's a high-stakes ruse with dozens of lives in the balance. 15 hostages, including 3 Americans, think they're being moved again from one Colombian rebel camp to another. As they move to the waiting helicopters, they're surrounded by armed rebels. This hostage, held for a decade and a member of the Colombian army, shouts at the camera to what he thinks is a rebel film crew. In fact, he's actually holding up his own rescue.
I have been chained for 10 years.
After so long in captivity, these men and women have no idea they're seconds from freedom. A second hostage rages against his captors. Frenchwoman Ingrid Betancourt looks drained. Once every last hostage is safely inside the helicopter, one of their rescuers in disguise yells, "We're the Colombian army and..."
You're free now.
This man was held for a decade.
10 years later, 10 years later.
This is the moment every dream they dared not hope came true. The Colombians had been tracking the hostages for months and infiltrated the rebel group. U.S. Quick Reaction Forces stood by to respond, ready to be summoned by panic devices in the helicopters. But the rescue went forward without a shot fired and with every life saved. Kimberly Dozier, CBS News, Washington.
Good morning, teacher and guys. Today I am going to talk about the Operation Jaque. This one was a liberation operation of 15 kidnapped by the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, People's Army, carried out by the military forces of Colombia in July 2008 in the department of Guaviare in south of the country. It was named after the first letter of the month that was the operation that was in July, and in reference to the chess check, in Spanish, Jaque. The intelligence operation was strategically planned by the General Command of the Military Forces in coordination with the National Army Command. It was endorsed by the President Álvaro Uribe Vélez and the Defense Minister Juan Manuel Santos. According to statements by the Colombian Defense Minister Juan Manuel Santos, the intelligence of the military forces managed to convince members of the FARC of the need to transfer the hostage to the same place, to take them before the new commander of the guerrilla, that in that moment was Alfonso Cano, signs a process of humanitarian exchange was going to begin. There were some comments about that the rescue was successful thanks to the foreign forces, but it was not true because the minister later said that the only support was given through a USA surveillance aircraft to monitor the situation. Thank you very much for paying attention, and goodbye.